Republican Party has done a lot over the past 2 months to really try to nationalize this race around President Obama. Democrats, endangered Democrats in tough races, have had a hard time dealing with that. Some of them have refused to even acknowledge that they voted for President Obama. Do you think that Democrats have handled the issue of President Obama well or badly? Explain why.
Well, I think every state has its own circumstances, so it's pretty hard to categorize. Generally, I think it's a mistake to run away from the president because you can't do it. There are too many votes, there are too many speeches, there are too many public associations and pictures, and so I think generally the strategy ought to be to try to recognize that it is what it is and to try to make the most of it. Running away sometimes causes more challenges, more problems, and far more questions, I think, than it may solve.
Do you not think that Alison Lundergan Grimes in particular could have done a better job dealing with this question of whether she voted for President Obama? I mean, my God, you'd think there would be a better way to handle that than the way she did.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to armchair some of these races, Mark and John, because I really don't. I mean, they called the shots, and there'll be plenty of time for me to review that later on. I do think, though, generally, as I said, it's really critical to recognize if you're a Democrat, you're a Democrat. If you're a person who has supported the administration, you've got to put the best face on it and work to make sure that people understand why. And I think there's a compelling message in all of these positions. We wouldn't have done it if we didn't support it and believe it. And so to try to articulate that during a campaign is always difficult, but I think it's the right thing to do.